Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Troubling Tribune. Welcome to our first ever live stream. Actually, if you were paying attention, this is actually our second one, but I had some problems with the sound and the clips. I'm very much an amateur at this, so you're going to have to bear with me. We're going to go ahead and do a take two on this, hopefully, give you guys a decent introduction of who we are, um, what it is that we do, and what we hope to accomplish. In short, my name is Skylar Moody. I'm here because I love to argue. There's a lot of controversial topics out there, and I've been sitting on the sidelines for quite some time, so felt like it was time to dip my hat into the ring and see what I could go ahead and contribute out here. In any case, what we hope to do is we hope to bring to light some interesting topics, hopefully some topics that some are going to, of course, be getting a lot of light and some not so much. So we hope to be given all equal attention, get some fresh, interesting perspectives, maybe have some guests in the future. But for now, you'll just be seeing my smiling face here and some video clips that we have to show you. So first and foremost, if you're new to the channel, we appreciate having you. If you're not new, and you're probably familiar with one of the first videos that we had that triggered a lot of people. Comments really started taking off on that, which we don't mind, especially if you have a difference of opinion. We definitely like to hear it. So go ahead and leave your comments down below. In the meantime, I did want to go ahead and address a common argument that's been coming up. Now, I will go ahead and say forward that we don't take a position on any particular subject. We're just going to go ahead and bring the facts forward and come what may. However, if you feel like the facts lean a particular direction, well, maybe that says something about you. In any case, lately, the big topic has been flat Earth. And more specifically, we've been dealing with objects on the horizon. So I'd like to just go ahead and get into something of why I don't feel it's an argument to say that, oh, because ships disappear over the horizon, or even disappear over the horizon bottom first, that means that we live on a spinning space ball. And I think that can be pretty easy to demonstrate. So let's just go ahead and get right down to it here. I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share. So bear with me for just a moment. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Alrighty. So as you can probably see, this is from Nathan Oakley's channel, Nathan Oakley 1980. It's actually pulled originally from Quantum Eraser's channel. But let's go ahead and take a look here. You're going to have to forgive my slow internet.
Massive shout out to Quantum Eraser YouTube channel and Quantum Eraser himself for this concise explanation of the black segment. I'll put a link to the Quantum Eraser YouTube channel down below. Subscribe today.
Death of the ball-tard spinning space monkey religion again. Now, here's the argument. If the Earth is a sphere with a radius of 3959 miles, then every horizon measurement must be no more than 1.225 times the square root of the observer's height in feet. That's the geometric horizon. There's the kill shot. There's what they call CGI. And they think this thing's about. Unbelievable. Observer's height is 1 foot. The distance to the horizon is greater than 9.41 miles. Why? Because we can see the horizon behind the second platform. The argument isn't in regards to the oil platforms. This one, or their boat. Right? The argument is solely the horizon behind the second platform, which everyone can see. I don't care. The Chinese Superman on a hobbled, refracted unicorn wearing a tutu on these platforms. Don't care. That's not the argument. If you bring it up, it's a red herring fallacy. That is a diversion or irrelevant. My argument is purely on the second platform. I hope that's clear to everyone. In about 9 months, it should be. They should be able to restate the actual argument. Like I said, the observer.
Alrighty, so that's what I wanted right there. You can go ahead and see the calculants right here for the horizon. Here we have a 15-foot observer height. I know it's kind of right there. Maximum distance to the horizon, 7 miles, 0.2. Now that's important because, I mean, obviously, if we can see further than that, then there's an issue. And the reason why, for those of you who do not get it, is because, give me a second here. I have an issue with my light. For those of you who do not know, if the Earth is curving at a certain radius, then that means that the horizon is a geometric horizon. That means it's a physical horizon. The other way to say that is that there's a physical hump of water out in the ocean. How large depends on how far, because the Earth is curving away from you. So with that being said, if you were 15 feet tall, I believe that's what that is. I have to check the math there. Geometric horizon, the distance would be 7.24 miles. Now, I'm assuming that's without any refraction whatsoever. But refraction or no refraction, that's actually the point of the argument, because the horizon is not a physical thing. Right? That means that you can't use it to extrapolate that there's curving or a ball, because it's not a physical horizon. You see, you're not actually seeing the actual horizon. The light is, or can be, in a different position that can give you completely different results. And so that's why using the horizon, or the fact that things dip over the horizon with distance, it's a bad argument. It's completely fallacious. And if you can't tell, even just from this screen share, I'm going to go ahead and back this up a second. Let me just get this picture back in view. Which one of these do you think is easier to see through? The here with waves in water, or the clear sky? Right? Which do you think would be easier to see? So anyway, just go ahead and let that sink in. That's one argument. Here's something else that I thought was pretty interesting. Let me go ahead and shut this back off. And we're going to go ahead and move right along here. I appreciate for you guys who are still tuning in. I know it's not the greatest stream in the world, but like I said, we'll get better with time. And as we do, we hope that you'll be here to say that you were there from the beginning. So let's go ahead and do this. Now I'm going to go ahead and remind you that I don't take a position on any of the subjects we cover here, at least not yet. But I do like to go ahead and present some facts, and it is a fact that in 1958 there was encyclopedias that were saying something pretty interesting. So give me just a second to pull it up here. I don't know if you can hear that in the background or not. I do have kids and family over, so do bear with me. By the way, this channel won't always be like, crazy contingency topics or something. Sometimes I'll just put up cool stuff. I did used to be a musician for a trade, so I might just put music up every once in a while, and just things that I find interesting. So just so you know, there's something here for everybody. Okay. We are almost there, folks. Thanks for hanging on. It's it's obviously not the fastest computer. I'm working with the Chromebook and a free streaming service. So, like I said, definitely get better with time. I'm going to try to say a lot less too. I'm obviously not a professional speaker. All right. Finally got it pulled up here. Woo. That was taking a minute. No, not stream. Just full screen. All right. I don't know what you guys know about encyclopedias. Probably at least enough to know that they're good little stores of knowledge. I'll go ahead and share my screen here. And let's go ahead and watch this for a second.
Okay, you guys remember how I showed you the maps that were here on Earth before 1958, before the government took them out? Now I'm going to show you the Encyclopedia Britannicas in the public libraries before 1958. Here's volume 2 out of the alphabet A.
Ooh, what's with that quality?
The Antarctica.
Hopefully it gets better here in a second.
And this is from 1958, as you can see. Now, we're going to flip the Antarctica and see what the Encyclopedia Britannica from 1958, before the Antarctic Treaty, says is there. Now, you won't find
So that's that same
this in the new encyclopedia.
encyclopedia.
Ban them, but what I want you to know
is that flat Earth is an archaic conception, and says that all the governments are super duper chill, never do anything wrong. As if right. I'm just pausing it here for a second to see if I can get the quality to catch. We can't see the writing here at all, but for those of you who like to scrutinize and like to be like, oh, I want to see what it's actually saying, I'm obviously trying to get that worked out for you. So maybe I can improve the quality here. Oh, I can. Okay. That's as high as it goes. All right. Nice. That looks so much better.
right here is, notice how it says,
Let's just go for it.
the flights proved inland areas to be features in character with a dome 13,000 feet high at about latitude 80 degrees south, longitude 90 degrees east.
Now, that's interesting, isn't it? Isn't it? Because, that's something that you never heard about, right? I mean, 1958, that's not that long ago. I mean, we heard about the wars and stuff that was going on then, but Encyclopedia Britannica, and they're talking about a dome that is at about latitude 80 degrees south, longitude 90 degrees east, so 13,000 feet high. So that is pretty interesting, right? Go ahead and close that out. All right, you never heard about that. So that's what this channel is hoping to do, to help bring juicy little snippets to the surface, because we can at least talk about it. Whether you think the Earth is a ball, whether you think it's flat, whether you think it's hollow, whether you think it is inverted, whether you think there's alien lizard people that are running the elite. There are certain things that we can definitely bring to the table that are reasonable, that we can talk about. on like what the heck is it, 80 degrees south, 90 degrees east. That's what I'd like to know. So anyway, let me go ahead and look at my notes here. Super amateur, I know. All right. So upcoming, just so you guys know, a couple topics I want to hope to cover here soon. Vegetables, are they good for you? Are they bad for you? Research says that they're probably bad for you, but we'll get into that when the time comes. Of course, how can we miss is drag family friendly? Family. Is it family friendly? We'll be diving deep into that. That's the question everybody's been asking lately. End of days or common sense? We'll see. If you don't get that one, then read the Bible. Okay, and then we have problem, reaction, solution. That one's pretty basic. There's some rough topics I'm throwing out there. Hopefully, we can draw a decent. Hopefully, we can draw a decent little bit of interest here, and yeah, get some views to the end. Anyway, my name is Skylar Moody. This has been Troubling Tribune. I appreciate you guys stopping in and listening in. If I didn't address specifically what you wanted to talk about today, hey, it's not your channel. Deal with it. I'm just kidding. I do read all the comments, so I do try to accommodate and make the best effort of dealing with everybody's issues as they bring them forward, but I'm obviously not going to be able to address everybody. So with that being said, the best way to get at me is, especially right now while we're trying to grow the channel, is if you have a channel as well, hop on the live stream. Let's go ahead and have a conversation or debate, however you like. Like I said, I love to argue, but if you don't love to argue, we don't have to. We can just have a simple conversation and see where it goes. Anyway, until next time, hope you guys have a good one. See ya.